Welcome, goddess, to your goddess process. I acknowledge you for jumping in and taking care of yourself, filling your cup first, and being in search of and a stand for your heart's desire. I believe when women come together, when the divine feminine is living our heart's desires, when we are in our flow, in our purpose, in our bodies, that it impacts the entire world. It's what creates harmony on the planet. So you are whether you know it or not, you are taking a step in that direction. Whether you showed up to accomplish some goals, to find a new way of navigating your visions and goals, and or to become more feminine, to drop into your femininity, what it even means to be the divine feminine, this experience as female on the planet right here, right now. So what Goddess Process is a safe space for women to explore their divine feminine, to dream the big dream, the outrageous exploration of your heart's desire about what's calling you forth, maybe in yourself, whether that's self-discovery, self-empowerment, cleaning out your oven, cleaning out your heart, your soul, your gut, learning to trust your intuition, whether that is relying on a team, not doing it all by yourself, not doing it like a man, because you are a woman. And the impact that you're creating on the planet. Like, what are you meant to do in this lifetime? What is your purpose on this planet? So we get to explore all of that. And in this 30-day journey, this 4-week unfolding, I invite you to go there. Go to the places, that voice in the back of your head saying, I want to start a business, or I really want a relationship and I've been avoiding it. That this is the space where you get to bump your knees, that you get to fall down, you get to try new things on, see if they work. And if they don't use them. And if they do, use them more and build up that muscle. So it really is the safe space to share notes with other women, to recognize you're not alone in your experience and the things that maybe are coming up for you. That's the greatest gift of women's circles like this, red tents, places where women get to share with women their unique experience. So I invite you to wring out all the juiciness that is this experience with me. I am Amber J. Lawson. I am the Source Goddess. I've come into this work over the past couple years. I've been a CEO of startups. I still run a social media company called Good Amplified. And I noticed that in life, I thought I had to do it like a man in order to be successful. I had to do it alone. I had to do it faster and backwards and in heels, right? As the old saying goes. And it left me alone. It left me feeling lonely. It made me feel like my self-worth was tied into my work and not me as a being. And it caused me illness. I weighed 70 pounds more than I do right now. I was drinking heavily. I was using my body in ways that I really, truly wasn't aligned with. So that's the wake-up call for me, and why I took this journey into my goddess, into my divine feminine, and manifesting from the flow or from the feminine. And my results have been crazy. So it's not all about just being like, hey, I'm going to sit here and meditate. It's actually, we are about goal setting, clear intention, declaring things into this space and allowing the universe to conspire in our favor, and also not being attached to the outcome, but allowing whatever shows up in the space to show up in the space, and that's what we get to work with. So yay us, yay you for taking this on. So this is the jumping off point of the 30-day self-directed goddess process. And there will be prompts along the way. This is really the logistics of the experience. So if you have any questions, feel free to hop into the Facebook group, post them. I'm here for you. I'll pop in from time to time to surprise you and support you. And you can ask for coaching, be a demand for coaching. Take the time. My number one request, advice, proclamation is take the time for you. Create this as a morning routine, as something that will support you. That is my dog. He says hello. Yes, I have a male dog. But ground yourself in a morning routine to set you up to live your intentions, to be grounded in your vision going out in the world. And that really creates the ripple effect. So with that, here we go, goddess. So you will see the program, Goddess Process, is broken up into 4 segments. The first week is self-care. The second is prosperity. Third is relationships. And fourth is community. So self-care, prosperity, relationships, and community. If you haven't already, download the manifestation guide. This is the process to get grounded in your declarations, what you are creating in your 4-week goddess process. Take the time, listen, get clear on your heart's desire as we go through what comes up over the next 4 weeks. So, and if you don't have it, I'll put the link right here so you can revisit that shortly. Awesome. So the 4 areas are self-care, prosperity, relationships, and community. Self-care, we get to fill our cup first. You've heard the saying of put on your oxygen mask first. If you're passed out, how can you help anybody else? So this is a time to really practice your self-care. That may look like meditation. It may look like journaling. It may be a walk on the beach. It may be talking to a girlfriend or a friend, whatever that looks like. And I'll have a list for you when we get to that segment. The second is prosperity. We are going to get real with our money. Get clear on what is actually happening in your prosperity, what limiting beliefs you may have around what you're allowing in. And then third is opening up the floodgates for money to come in. Who would like some of that? And then week 3 is relationships. Everything you want to manifest and bring in is based on relationships. Now, it's your relationship with yourself, your relationship with the community. It may be a partner. I called in a king in relationships week. You can call in a job, a community like this. Goddess Process is a perfect community of relationships to rely on, to go there, to have conversations such that they're enrolled in relationship with you or they're not. So we get to explore that and how that impacts the world. And then the last bucket is community. What is your purpose for the planet? Who are you being in the world? And what are your talents such that they get all over the place, get all up in the cracks and crevices of the global consciousness? Because we are standing on the shoulders of our ancestors and of the women that came before us. So with that, each week will be broken down into daily modules. So there's a meditation every day, an opportunity to get really clear on your declaration. There's a prompt for you to write in your journal. And how the days are broken out is Monday is declaration. What are you calling into the space this week? What is like no joke going to happen and show up with no evidence of how it's going to get there? Wednesday is breakdown, breakthrough. So you've been sitting in your declaration. And one thing I want to say about declarations, there is a vibrational alignment that happens when we say into this space, I'm calling in my king in 30 days. I am declaring a new job, a job that fills my heart. I'm calling in $5,000 out of thin air. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm calling it in. So declaration is alerting the universe that you are open to this coming in. None of this like, I kind of, I want to, I think, I kind of want. It's, I declare $5,000 in my bank account by Friday at 5 p.m. So that's declaration. Wednesday is breakdown, breakthrough. So great, you declared this big thing. Now what? And sometimes things get in the way of that. So we get to see what shows up, what may get in our way, and come out on the other side of it. And then Friday is results. So what did come into your life? What showed up? What had no evidence of happening and showed up anyway? So, and then we get to celebrate it. So whatever those results are, whether they were 100% what you declared or not even close to it, we get to celebrate. Because that's the one thing that I have noticed is we do not celebrate our successes. I just had this opportunity to work with the UN. And as part of it, I got to go over with my social media company, Good Amplified. I got to go over and see the campaigns I had run over the past 3 or 4 years. I totally forgotten about half of the campaigns I had run and how smart and innovative and fun and impactful that they were. And how I didn't even celebrate. I just went on to the next thing. Who can relate to that? So we get to celebrate. So there will be daily videos, daily meditations. Make sure that you follow the prompts. Take the time to write in your journal. And then share what's happening in your Facebook group. Share what's unfolding, because that, you know, when you share, I used to think sharing was like taking the spotlight. But really what sharing is it is giving someone permission to have a similar experience, to not feel shame around whatever they have going on. And it's truly courageous and generous to share what is going on. So I invite you to share in the Facebook group. You can share in social media. Share your self-care rituals. Share your prosperity declarations. Whatever that is during this 30-day process, share it with your community so you can be supported and realize you're not alone. Make sure to tag us at Goddess Process and on Facebook, Your Goddess Process. I am so honored that you are on this journey with us. This is living my vision, and I just am over the moon and thrilled that you trust me to go on this journey and are honoring yourself to go on this journey. So I will see you along the way, Goddess. watch the videos, and be in the flow. All right, goddess, enjoy the journey, embrace the journey, and go all in.